The Dell G15 is the best-selling budget gaming laptop on Amazon. Thousands of people buy it every month expecting to game right out of the box. But here's what Dell won't tell you. Straight out of the box, this laptop is borderline unusable. Blue screens, random crashes, temperatures hitting 100 degrees, and a so-called G mode that half the time doesn't even work. The Dell forums are flooded with thousands of complaints from people who thought their laptop was defective. But here's the thing, it's not broken. It just needs to be fixed. And today we're going to walk through every single issue and every single fix, step by step. Let's start with what you actually get when you first turn on the Dell G15. And no, it's not a great experience. Problem number 1, the drivers. Dell ships these laptops with outdated, sometimes flat-out broken Intel integrated graphics drivers. This means the laptop doesn't know how to properly switch between your integrated graphics for light tasks and your dedicated NVIDIA GPU for gaming. The result? Games crash, the screen flickers, and you might get hit with a blue screen of death within the first hour of use. Problem number 2, overheating. We're talking CPU temperatures hitting 95 to 100 degrees Celsius during basic gaming. That's not normal. That's thermal throttling territory, where your laptop literally slows itself down to avoid melting. Users on Dell forums reported their laptops hitting 100 degrees playing Counter-Strike, a game that should run cool on hardware like this. And problem number 3, the G mode disaster. Dell's G15 has a feature called G mode, accessed by pressing Fn plus F7. That's supposed to max out your fans and boost performance for gaming. But after certain BIOS updates, specifically versions 1.29 and 1.30, users reported that G mode either disappeared completely or stopped working. Without it, the fans barely spin until the CPU is already overheating. Now you might be wondering, how does a company as big as Dell ship a laptop this broken? The answer is actually pretty simple, and it comes down to 3 things. First, cost cutting. The G15 is a budget laptop. Dell's profit margins on this thing are razor thin, so they cut corners where they can, and one of those corners is software optimization. They ship it with generic drivers and leave it to you to figure out the rest. Second, BIOS updates. Dell pushed BIOS updates that were supposed to patch security vulnerabilities, but these updates broke thermal management profiles and disabled features like G mode. And here's the worst part, Dell doesn't let you roll back to the previous stable BIOS version, citing security concerns. So if an update breaks your laptop, you're stuck. Third, the thermal design itself. The Dell G15 uses a shared heat pipe design where the CPU and GPU share cooling hardware. This works fine for light use, but under heavy gaming load, there simply isn't enough thermal headroom. The laptop was designed to hit a price point, not a thermal target. Step 1, and this is critical. Do not use Dell's automatic driver update tool. Instead, go directly to Intel's website and download the latest Intel UHD graphics driver for your specific processor. Then go to NVIDIA's website and get the latest game-ready driver for your GPU. Install Intel first, restart, then install NVIDIA, restart again. This one step alone fixes the BSOD issues for about 70% of Dell G15 owners. The reason Dell's pre-installed drivers cause problems is that Dell customizes them for their main board, but those customized versions are often months behind the latest stable release. Next, we're going to fix the overheating. Open the Dell Power Manager app or download it from the Microsoft Store if it's not installed. Go to thermal management and switch the profile from balanced to either optimized or cool. But here's the real trick that makes the biggest difference. Go into your BIOS by pressing F2 during startup. Find the option called Intel Speed Step and turn it off. Leave Intel Speed Shift on. This one change dropped idle temperatures by 15 to 20 degrees for multiple users on the Dell forums, and it doesn't significantly impact gaming performance. If you want to go further, download Throttle Stop. It's free and it lets you undervolt your CPU, which means reducing the voltage it receives without reducing performance. Start with a minus 40 millivolt offset on both CPU core and CPU cache. Test for stability, and if it's stable, go to minus 60 or even minus 80. This alone can drop gaming temperatures by 10 to 15 degrees. If your G mode disappeared after a BIOS update, here's how to get it back. First, make sure the Alienware command center is installed and updated. Then try switching to the high performance preset in the Power Manager. For many users, the latest Alienware FX software update restored G mode functionality after it was broken by BIOS updates. Once G mode is working, use it whenever you game. It forces the fans to run at higher speeds proactively instead of waiting until the CPU is already overheating. The noise increase is noticeable, but the temperature difference is dramatic. And if you really want to go all the way, there's one more thing you can do. Buy a laptop cooling pad, not specifically one that elevates the rear of the laptop by at least 2 inches. The Dell G15 pulls air from the bottom intake vents, and simply giving it more room to breathe can improve airflow significantly. In testing, elevation alone improved temperatures by 5 to 8 degrees. Combined with everything else we've done, you should now be gaming comfortably in the 70 to 80 degree range instead of pushing 100. So what does the Dell G15 look like after all these fixes? Let's compare. Before, CPU temperatures hitting 100 degrees, random blue screens, game crashes, stuttering performance, and a laptop that felt like it was constantly on the edge of overheating. After stable temperatures in the mid-70s under full gaming load, 0 crashes, consistent frame rates, and performance that actually matches what the hardware is capable of. The Dell G15 is not a bad laptop. In fact, for the price, it offers impressive gaming hardware. The real problem is that Dell ships it in a state that requires manual optimization to unlock its full potential. But if you're willing to spend about 30 minutes following these steps, you can transform this laptop into a stable, reliable gaming machine that punches well above its weight class. If this video saved your Dell G15, drop a comment telling me which fix worked for you. And if you're thinking about buying the G15, subscribe because we're doing more deep dives on budget gaming laptops that need a little love to reach their full potential. For more update, follow Technoverse.